My name is Japal. 2 years ago, I received a kidney transplant. When I was 21 years old, I started dialysis, and for 7.5 years, I was a patient receiving treatments 3 times a week for 4 hours each session, and man, it was hard. My father had kidney disease, so I knew what was to be expected when my kidneys failed. After receiving my kidney transplant, I was able to find and marry the love of my life. She's just someone I can joke with, somebody I can cook with. I appreciate being able to be the husband that she deserves. When I was sick, I barely had enough strength to walk across the parking lot going to the movies with my brothers. But after my transplant, my strength and energy came back, and I was able to run around and play with my nieces and nephews, which is very important to me. My kidney transplant gave me my life back.
You have the power to donate life. Be an organ, eye, and tissue donor. To find out how, go today to donatelifecalifornia.org.
It sure feels good to play like a kid again.
Hi, I'm John. I was blinded in a chemical explosion that left me blind for 30 years, 11 months, and 7 days. I was given my sight back through a cornea transplant. All I had wanted for the past 30 years was to see my children for the very first time. When they removed the bandages from my eyes, I looked across the room, and sitting there was my family. I could see them. I looked at my wife and I said, Anita, the years have been very kind to you. All I could do was hold my children and weep. I figured that I would live out my life as a blind person. But since my cornea transplant, I folded up my cane and haven't used it since.
You have the power to donate life. Be an organ and tissue donor. To find out how, go today to donatelife.net.
Nobody really likes to vacuum, but it's an everyday chore that I don't really take for granted anymore. I've had a heart transplant. Prior to my transplant, I couldn't even walk to my mailbox without feeling really, really tired. The heart transplant has given me my life back, but it's not just my life anymore. It's allowed me to have a son. And this is Trent. He's a handful, but a good handful. Without this heart transplant, I would actually not be around anymore.
Good job, Lookie Bug.
The transplant has allowed me to be a regular mom. I'm able to take my son to the park. I'm able to push him on his bike. Anything that a young mom loves to do with her kid, I do.
You have the power to donate life. Be an organ and tissue donor. To find out how, go today to donatelife.net.
Me llamo Nancy.
Me llamo Priscila.
Cuando mi niña tenía 2 años y medio, tuvo un trasplante de corazón.
A las 3 semanas de nacida, los médicos encontraron que Priscila tenía un corazón agrandado.
Tenía miedo de perder a mi hija. El doctor me dijo que Priscila no iba a sobrevivir un día más sin el trasplante. Después que mi niña tuvo el trasplante, ahora ella puede brincar cuica, ella puede nadar, ella le encanta jugar con sus amigas. Todas las cosas que los niños hacen hoy en día, mi niña lo puede hacer también. Esta experiencia me ha ayudado a apreciar las cosas pequeñas de la vida.
Usted puede ayudar a salvar vidas. Hágase donante de órganos y tejidos. Para más información, visite donevidacalifornia.org.
Hi, my name's Tyler. I'm 15 years old. I've been golfing since I was about 8 years old. This year I'm trying out for my high school golf team. When I was 11 years old, I had bone cancer, and it looked like I was going to lose my leg. I think life would be a whole lot different if I didn't have the bone transplant. I do have a scar on my leg. It goes from about here to here. The scars do come in handy when I'm talking to the ladies, because I tell them that it's a shark bite. You can kind of compare golf to life. You have your ups and downs, and you just try to work for the best. Thanks to the tissue transplant, I'm a regular teenager and pretty good golfer.
You have the power to donate life. Be an organ and tissue donor. To find out how, go to day2donatelife.net.
The tissue transplant gave me back my life.